Hello, how are you? This week's episode is brought to you by clicking the wrong buttons in my browser. Oops. I hope you're all doing well. Now, before we begin the session, you need to know this week's episode contains repeated and unnecessary sexual references, needless graphic descriptions of violence, references to menstruation, unnecessary gratuitous swearing, references to urolagnia, coprophilia, lithophilia, and ederacynicism. And, worst of all, it's set in Italy. So, let's bring in one of our players. Hello, Dirk Vanguard. Are you ready for tonight?
I'm not sure that I am, but yes, let's give it a go.
I didn't introduce myself, of course. I am your host, Lavender Labia. That's both a name and a description. Let's bring in the next player, Kyle Resnick. Hello, Kyle. How are you?
Just grasping onto the last vestiges of my sanity after that introduction.
Well,
Oh, God.
nice to meet you too. Let's bring in another player. Second bit rate. So, how are you today?
Quite insulted after that, but well played.
You're welcome. And finally, Carlo Sato. How are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling the unease coursing through my body, so I guess I'm ready.
That's what we like to see here. So, without further ado, I will hand you over to our GM. Enjoy the game.
Bye-bye, Labia.
So, in last week's session, we did character generation.
Wait. It's really unnerving how you sound like Lavender Labia. Have you ever noticed that?
There's a little bit of lavender labia in us all. Usually what she's left behind.
You asked for that. The minute you said it, I could tell that was the answer coming.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
So, in last week's session, we did character creation, in which Carlo Sato died, Dirk Vanguard got hung over, Carl Resnick appeared in most of a leopard print dress with his face covered in lipstick, and Bitrate suffered urolagnia. Now, you then made your way past a number of the toll booths, which are controlled by the family. They are sponsored by Fiat, and they are designed to encourage you into a vehicle to make roads safer by charging pedestrians for walking along the pavement. And you were given two options, which, if I get my correct screen up, so you were given the option. So you met, of course, what's her name? Oh,
Iluvatar?
come to me in a minute. Iluvatar, thank you. You met Iluvatar, who hijacked Lavender Labia's broadcast stream in a nearby holovid shop. So she was able to talk to you. And she briefed you that somebody is controlling your brains somehow. She gave you two options. She said the person she thinks is behind it is your mission officer, Mario. You found records of going into the office to meet him every few days for the last 3 months, but have no memory of ever doing so. And he is located at the Sanctuary of the Virgin Madonna in Bologna Regis. And the other option was to go to the two towers of Bologna, which is now home to the World Trade Center. And underneath the two towers is a secret lab, she said. And she thinks that has something to do with it. And she's interested in getting the plans for what they're doing down there so that she can decode them and try and figure out more about what's happening to you. So that's what happened. And with that, you are just arriving at the two towers. So you do arrive indeed at the two towers. Outside is an ice cream shop, of course, because it's Italy. Ice cream, come get your ice cream, fish and chip flavor.
Oh, I was hoping for some pork flavour. That's a bit disappointing.
Sorry, reading the ticker tape.
Wow.
Fish
Yummy.
and chip flavored ice cream. Roll up, roll up. And before you are, of course, the two towers of Bologna, which have been expanded and built on by the year 2500, because the originals are from 1100, and of course, they were too small, so they've been bulldozed and replaced by stainless steel. Much bigger and able to, it's just about the rent you get from the people having shops in there. When you've only got a small square footage, you just can't make enough money. So, so the owners have basically extended the two towers to be much larger now. The secret lab, you understand, is under the I actually don't know what the two things are called, but there's definitely one that's more prominent than the other, and that'll be where you'll find your secret lab. You are outside the two towers at the moment. I presume you're going to try and go in.
Yeah, we'll march in and try to find an elevator down, I suppose, or there must be some sort of button or key lock that sends us down to the secret level.
You said it was at night, didn't you, last time?
Yeah, it's always night and raining in Cyberpunk. I mean, that's the default, isn't it?
All right. Do we get any inkling that this floor or kind of around the perimeter is well guarded? Like, can we just march in, or are we going to be stopped fairly immediately?
There's 4 doorways. They're arches, and they sort of enter into. It's quite dark within from the outside, so you need to kind of go in to sort of get the lay of the land, as it were.
Okay.
But this is our corporation, isn't it?
The territory is owned by Eurasian Incorporated, but of course there are holdings for loads of companies around Bologna. It's not exclusively Eurasian Incorporated. It's just that predominantly in this region, most everything is owned by EI.
Okay.
Including the government.
Of course.
Of course, there is the world government, which is above the government of Italy, but the government of Italy answers to the CEO of Eurasian Incorporated.
As it does.
Okay.
I'd say it's maybe better if some of you does the talking. If the talking doesn't work, we can do the booming.
Do the booming.
Yes.
I hear that doesn't go too well in a tower.
What?
By the way, what does Ronnie's character do? Like, we don't really know much about him.
I do.
He gets all the ladies.
Exactly. I do a really good leopard print dress is what I do. I do a very good set of high heel shoes, although they are beginning to chafe.
Mm-hmm.
I do an amazing amount on lipstick. And I also do the odd bit of mechanical work because I'm an engineer.
So most of your points are in looking good with a little bit of mechanical repair.
No, most of mine are in mechanical repair and occasion and hardly any in looking good.
Okay.
I just have an I just have an ego bigger than Kylie Minogue Snatch.
Vanguard infiltration specialist.
Yeah, I got that from your attire.
I make things go boom.
Is that your entire personality?
First of what?
It's all
Not
on you,
sure
bit,
if
right?
joke.
Is that an ice cream flavor?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Well, I
Well,
can
of
certainly.
course, it's not my ice cream flavor then.
Oh, my
That's a dumb
apologies.
thing to ask.
I can certainly keep you covered. Would you like, sword, telepathy? Take your
Ah,
pick.
that's interesting. So we all stand behind you.
Only if I allow it.
Well,
In that
I
case,
think
then, I mean, do we know what lift to take?
well, I was going to say,
Well-
I think we need to go into the towers and find a lift that goes down, or a lift that doesn't go down.
Well, this is supposed to be a secret lab, unless it's a secret lab. I do hear those exist.
What's the difference between a secret lab and a secret lab?
Well, a secret lab isn't very secret.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right. So we
But
need
yeah,
to look for the secret lab.
Hmm.
Not the secret lab, but the secret lab.
Or we could be looking for a secret lab. Yeah, we could keep those going all day.
Well, we need to find a lift that goes down and either locked off, or a lift that doesn't go down.
Yeah.
While you're having this discussion, a small aeroplane flying because the main aeroplane fly motorway thing for the flying cars goes between the two towers, and one of them peels off the motorway, goes up, and then comes over and dives down inside the tower.
Why?
That just
take it-
happens. Yeah.
This is not normal. They're diving down inside the tower. It's not normal.
Well, it doesn't create any other. There's no explosion or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how boring.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hmm.
It'd be
Are we
plain to
going
see
in or
otherwise.
are we?
I think, yeah, perhaps we should go into that tower and see if we can get lower down then into this secret lab.
Okay. You head into the tower. In the ground floor, there are two things of note. Three things of note. Probably four, because there'll be a fire exit. And you don't need that yet. There's a reception area at the very front, little corner desk, with a lady and a young man sat behind the reception desk. They've got little phone speakers, and stuff, and they're taking calls and forwarding them to various places and so forth. Did I say four things? Oh, yes, there are some lifts, but most of the ground floor is taken up by a shop called 6.9. Why, letter period, ruin a fun time? It appears to be a shop for menstruation products. There's a queue of angry women.
Are they testing tampons here?
Just seem to be selling quite a lot, but I don't know about testing.
Don't think Ronnie's recovered yet from the shop name.
If we can avoid the queue, would it be worth just asking the desk for the secret lab, or is that too easy?
I thought you were supposed to be an infiltrationist. You tell us.
He can't remember.
Is there a
I'm not allowed to tell myself that.
is there a map somewhere that shows different floors? A diagram, a hologram?
I'm sure.
Actually, yes.
A diagram?
Behind reception, we'll have a sign, and it's got a list of all the shops and all the different floors and so forth. It's got like a shop for the Emperor's New Clothes Corp, which was mentioned in the ticker last week. at the very top floor, it says Tower Management Suite. And you go down, it's list of shops, shop, all the way down and so off. And it gets to -1 and it says Secret Lab.
Oh. It is a
No, is that the
lab,
secret lab or is that the secret lab?
Well, I suggest we start there at least, because that's what Iluvatar said.
Oh,
And she's never wrong, obviously.
are they testing blood absorbing chairs down
Uh-huh.
there? Blood absorbing gaming chairs.
Blood absorbing chairs.
Gaming chairs. No?
Oh.
Oh, wow, that was obscure.
Took me a
Not
moment to get
that
it, and I'm
much.
sat on one.
Yeah, jokes aside, I mean, we don't have any way to contact Aruvitar, do we?
No.
She didn't.
No.
They didn't give us one.
Although I have a feeling if she
well,
wants to get a hold of us, she'll be able to find us wherever we are.
Yeah, that'd be cool if he went.
Yes, it would be useful, but yeah.
She was keeping very much concealed herself. She didn't want to be detected. That's why we can't contact her.
That is true.
What? Well, she asked us to go to the secret lab, so we should go to the secret lab.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Let's go to the elevator.
I'm calling the elevator.
Okay, you'll bundle into the elevator. And there are 10 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, minus
wow.
1.
Actually, it's Italian. It's probably all in a jumbled order.
But they're all positive. They're all going up, are they?
Yeah.
Giorgio?
Yes.
Giorgio? This is the real baptism. You've seen what happens to the Cornish. We've already had it with the Scots. The Manx have had it as well. I'm afraid it's the Italians' turn.
That would be my badge of honor.
It's the baptism of fire. Come
And
to the
hopefully
other
just
side.
fire. But
I
given the trigger
protest.
war games.
It's
I
the
haven't
Six
done the
Nations,
Manx yet.
basically.
Australian, yes. Manx, no. They're still on the target.
So is there some sort of key thing on the panel or like a code pad or
Sure.
anything?
Yeah, there's a key. Little key lock. Looks like one of those really basic locks that are on the front of diskette boxes from the 90s.
That's got to be it then, isn't it? So can I try and break into that and just sort of turn the key and make it go down, maybe?
Yeah, that'll be a agility plus crime roll. Try and pick
Agility.
the lock.
Crime. Okay.
You've got lockpicks, they'll grant a bonus.
Agility crime. Okay, so good God, that's not good, is it?
Is it a double?
No, it's not. It's not a double. It's 72.
No, you just add
You
them
mean
up
9?
in this.
Oh, I'm not 9. Yes,
so
9.
that'd be
I've
9,
got.
yeah.
Oh, yes, 12. Yes, sorry. Right. Yeah. So okay, I've succeeded on that.
It's because you
Okay.
said bonus. He still thinks he's playing Cthulhu.
I am. Yeah.
You pick the
And
lock
change.
to the panel with all the floor numbers on and remove it, and it basically is just a panel with a load of wires going into a small circuit board.
But they could not fiddle the lock and
Yeah, you've got the lock open and it's removed the panel.
I was hoping the lock could unlock the secret sequence to go down.
Unfortunately, no, it's just removed the panel from the wall.
Are you one of those smarty pants who can rewire stuff?
We might be in the wrong building.
I take it that could possibly be where I come in.
Smarty pants.
Would it be
Did we
possible
go
for
down?
me to attempt to rewire? So we can
Okay.
make the lift go down?
Yeah, let's have an intelligence plus computers and AI roll.
While he rolls, can you remember me? What are we rolling when you ask for us for
It's
ability?
2d10,
2d10.
and you need to roll under your skill. And if it's a double, you've got to let me know.
Under our skill. All right.
So it'll be stat plus skill.
Okay.
So in
Made it
this
by
case, I asked for intelligence plus computers and AI. So you'd add those two things together, then on 2 dice, roll underneath, equal to or less.
Made it by 8.
Awesome. Right, so you figure out that the floor number is selected by basically a binary pattern, and the first bit is indeed a negative flag. So you set that negative flag by hot wiring across the circuit board, and the lift starts going plunk into the bottom of the lift shaft.
As in,
keeps
just like a
banging on
oh,
the bottom of the lift shaft.
I'm in the wrong building or the wrong lift.
Well, this panel doesn't come with speed control.
can you make this stop? It's putting my back out.
Shall we try a different lift?
In fact, I actually sort of do a little finesse jump out of the lift.
Okay, are you putting it back together before you open the doors and stuff?
Yes, Dirk is going to put it back together again.
So you're going to restore the normal, take off your hot wiring and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay, let's have another roll then. See if you mess it up.
Made it by 3.
Okay, yeah. You've restored it. It's all working well, and you get the lock back on and so forth. And sure enough, you hit the ground floor, and the doors open, and nothing looks untoward to the people outside waiting to get on the lift.
Wait. I kind of gestured to the others to come out of the lift, but wait for everyone to get on and then go up. Because my thought is maybe it is on a basement floor and we can access it this way, but not via the lift. Like it's a separate stairwell or trapdoor or something.
Oh God, please no.
Stairs down.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
under
retro.
the floor. Just in case.
That's cunning. Putting stairs in.
I know.
So I suggest if either of you two can get the lift doors open, if they're not just like a pull set of concertina doors, can we look down and see if there is anything?
Oh, once the lift has gone up, see what's at the
Yeah.
Yeah.
That surely wouldn't draw any sort of attention.
Got a sword I could probably insert and get a gap so we can pull it apart.
You can likely pry the doors open. The problem will be the scene it would create.
Yes.
You'll need an answer for that.
And I'm the dumb one.
And Carlo dropped his watch. We're trying to recover it.
Presumably, there's just a single call button on the wall, right?
Yeah.
I think we should go with the watch. Let's go with the watch thing. He's dropped his watch, and we're opening the doors to actually get it.
Okay.
That's the cover story.
Well,
Okay.
I'll whip out the katana. I'll slide it through the doors and I'll turn it to give us a couple inches, and we can get in.
Ooh,
I mean,
that
I wouldn't
poor
do that with a
katana.
katana. They're very weak from a sideways action.
Yeah.
Sideways
Yeah, they
force.
are. That pretty much break the blade.
Mm.
But you could do it with your hands.
I wasn't doing it that way. I was going to turn it that way to go across, but okay.
Yeah, you could do it easy enough with your hands. So strength plus athletics to get it open.
Strength plus athletics.
Can we help each other?
I was going to say, can we
Yeah,
assist?
I'm not fantastic in that.
Neither am I.
I've got my German said that I just rolled a 4.
It seems like Dirk Vanguard has done it by himself, and it flies open. And they do just like once you get it past the first, they just kind of open themselves. So it turns out to be
All right.
quite easy to open them. The lift is currently up a few floors. You can see immediately in front of you is basically it goes down a couple of meters, and there's some mechanism there. But like that is the bottom of the lift shaft.
Right.
But there's no continuation of the shaft or
There's nothing down
this
there.
fabled stairwell or trapdoor.
Doesn't seem to be any way of getting down below the
Okay.
bottom of the mechanism, no. However, you do, see a droid coming up to you, and it's marked Policia.
Are you sure you dropped your watch here, Carlo? Are you sure you put it on this morning? I'll say
Yeah, no, I can't see anything down there.
This droid is like it's just on wheels. It's got it's like a rounded, like a pill shape thing on wheels, and it's got a screen, and usually the screen like has a happy face, and at the moment it's got an alarmed face, and there's a little blue light on top. The words Policia written under the screen. And it comes up to you, and it kind of changes, the facial expression on the screen changes to a quizzical look.
We're looking for our friend's watch. It fell off as we were exiting the lift.
Ascertaining level of guilt. Please scan your chips.
Would you like to examine the crime scene first? Have a look
Scan
inside
your
here.
chips.
Don't even try that.
What pushes?
Yeah, the minute you said that, I'm thinking he's
Yeah,
just
I'll
gonna
kind of
shout.
put a hand out on your chest to say, don't go there. Go on then, Chips.
Acknowledged bitrate agent level 1, rank 1. Threat
mine on.
minimal.
I don't
Mine
know how
on.
to feel about that.
You want to feel good about that?
Yep. Scan my chip.
Kyle Resnick, level 1, rank 1, threat minimal.
I've been called worse.
Unknown. Level 1, rank 1, threat unknown.
Well, no, that's better. I'll scan one next one.
Unknown. Level 1, rank 1, threat unknown. You are all under arrest. Please
Okay, I'm
wait
going-
here for a human officer to collect you.
Ma che cazzo?
I think we should drop it in the lift shaft.
I'm leaning towards that offensive now. You know.
Thank you for cooperating with Plaza Security, sponsored by Fiat.
That bit's under consultation now, actually.
Fiat made a comeback.
Okay.
Are we under
Yeah,
arrest because of me? Because of Dirk?
Damage to property.
We've not damaged anything.
You are about to.
We're not at all.
You definitely are.
Are you racially profiling us?
You are about to commit the crime of damage to property in response to me unfairly arresting you.
Oh, that's some sort of Minority Report vibes.
Okay.
You're
That's fair
not
enough.
guilty.
That's fair enough in that case.
I'm sorry, what?
What if my colleague here gives you a little spruce up of those wheels and you let us go on our merry way?
What did you have in mind?
I turn to Kyle.
Well, I mean,
I
what's
can go a
your,
bit faster or something.
I was about to say, what's your top speed at the moment?
2.3 miles per hour.
Oh,
no,
God,
he said he's
that's
speaking in miles.
arthritic.
Can't
Yes,
combine
I
Escape
can-
is
2.5.
impossible. I never rest. I will pursue you until your death
Yes,
As long as we
Anywhere
maintain a
on
steady
this
walking
level
speed.
plane, provided
Yeah.
you do not go upstairs.
well, as much as you are, actually subject to the Dalek paradox, we could easily increase that speed. The Dalek paradox being how the fuck did
accepted.
they manage to conquer so many worlds when they can only go on one level?
That's
Right,
unfair with the Daleks.
accepted.
actually.
Please begin works.
Okay, I'm going to go into his wiring.
Okay, could you please make a intelligence plus mechatronics roll? And this will be let me see. So do 3 rolls, but let me know if you crit along the way, because that'll change how many rolls you need. So basically, seeing and indeed Daleks can fly in Doctor Who.
Yeah, I
The
know.
monster is correct.
I know. I just had that. I just had to go with a cliche.
Right, give me the first result. Does that pass or crit?
Like just to say, Mectronics is my asterisk skill.
Okay.
Can't crit fail. Good.
Success.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right, you realise it's going to take a few minutes to do this.
Okay. Second roll.
Okay.
Success.
Right, you've got it mostly disassembled, but you've taken a minute so far.
I'll say to the other
Purple.
guys while we're waiting, do they want a coffee? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going
find a
to
coffee vending machine.
I'm going to go and look for some more maps.
Close, but success again.
Okay, and you get it all reassembled, and in all, it's taken you 3 minutes to do the work, which is exactly the response time of the local precinct.
That's fine.
And in rush 2 UIG police officers. So this is the international government. Hello. What we got going on here then?
Droid repair. We're
Well, I don't think
augmenting.
so.
I'm so. Hey, ask the robot. He can't lie.
I totally can.
Fuck you, you bastard.
I have video recordings of these people damaging property belonging to the corporation.
Excuse me. We were opening a door. We were not damaging property. If you look at the property, you will see that the doors are fully functioning and without a scratch.
Undamaged.
Our associate there.
A little grinder wheel comes out of the police spot and it scratches up the door of the lift, and then it goes back inside.
Well, you just
Damage
did that.
observed.
You fucking.
Right. Look, let's be real. My associate here, my friend here, thought he had dropped his watch. We opened the doors to retrieve it. We would have waited for the lift to come back down, but, he was in a hurry and he didn't have the time. Ba-boom.
Oh. There's no damage to the doors apart beyond from what you've done yourself.
I
Exactly.
have no video evidence of me committing such a crime.
Actually,
You don't have a
we,
video of us committing it either, dumbass.
Edit, finished, rendering, complete, broadcasting video of them damaging door. And it brings up on the screen video of you doing the damage.
You fucking bastard.
Has anyone got a limpet mine? Grenade.
right.
And now
Thank you.
this motherfucker can even run faster than it did before.
Becky,
Yes, thanks to Kyle. Yes, it can.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Becky,
I mean,
Okay,
you were able to
I
study
haven't-
that big.
I haven't
loser.
actually closed this bastard up yet.
How
Yeah,
fast
yeah,
have you made
finished,
it?
remember?
You made it
the
just
three
in
runs.
time. Both improving it and still being a dork.
I think you'll find officers. that
Excuse
this
me, but
droid
it's
is
very
out of
hard to
spec.
concentrate in these dress and these shoes.
This droid, I think you'll find officers, is out of spec and specification. It is an illegal droid. And it is actually accusing us of stuff we haven't done because
I
it
am
is
not used to working
dysfunctional.
under these conditions with this amount of high heel. It's not on.
What? I don't believe I had my body camera on. What a shame. Just downloading your chip readers from the bot. Go. You've all been fined 2 rank points and 100 credits. I believe some of you are now in debt. That is a crime. So you've been fined an additional 100 credits if you do not have the 100 credits. So if you could all just mark 2 rank points off of your tally, which you'll find here on your character sheet, and then knock off 100 credits. If that puts you in minus, knock off an additional 100.
Okay, that's me.
So with rank points, that would mean we're now at -1 rank.
No, because rank points you start at 10.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can I
Sorry.
spend credits and just stay at 1?
Are you offering me a bribe?
No, it's corporation. I'm sure the corporation would like cash rather than credit rank points.
Well, no, we work for the United International Government, we do.
Okay. And you don't like money.
I like slip credit. I don't like credit. That'd be traceable. I mean, I didn't say that. Oh, it's all right. The body camera's not on yet.
Did the droid record that? Please, droid that scarred the door and didn't record
Are you
anything.
still asking that cunt? He's not recording anything.
Droids. We'll fix that droid before we go. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay, I'm at 0.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, trip over something.
And they leave.
I guess I should owe you an apology, but I won't. Right, what we're doing? We need to
Fix
find
that
another
droid.
lift.
Okay.
Forget the sodding droid before I slice it into 5 pieces.
Shut up.
Droid.
Fucking-
Where's the secret lab to, droid? And how did you get there?
Are
There
you
is no
mental?
secret lab. It is not accessible via the atrium.
Where is it accessible by?
Do I have to repeat myself?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you.
There is no secret lab that is accessible via the atrium.
Okay, so we're wasting our time here then.
So if there was to exist a secret lab, where should we access it from?
There is no secret lab accessible via the atrium.
Where is the secret lab accessible from?
There is no secret lab accessible
I
via
swear
the
to
atrium.
fucking God, I'm making fireworks out of this toaster.
Carlo, you may have to join a queue.
Why do I get the feeling it's via the tampon store?
Because this is Becky's scenario. Um,
The reception shows a secret lab on the map. How do you access it?
That's not nearly violent enough for the robot.
There is no secret lab accessible via the atrium.
I'm going somewhere else.
I've not bought any explosives. Has anyone got any?
Carlo
Not,
has an
not
explosive.
yet. I do
Is
have
there
a
a cra-
machine gun though.
Crazy cures.
Oh God, no!
Floor
Oh
7.
God, that never works.
Before then, can I approach the tampon store? Does it look like the queue has moved through a bit? Or they just
Yeah.
stood there
yeah.
waiting?
There's a lot of people have been dealt with. A couple more angry women have arrived. It's called 6.9, by the way. It's not the tampon store.
Yeah, I know, but
Six.
why are you all so angry?
Fuck off, man.
Do you want me to help?
There's like one way and no.
Look, clearly they're demonstrating.
Okay, I go into the shop. I'm going to actually ask the staff
Mm-hmm.
in there if they've heard of a secret lab and how to get to it.
Oh, the secret lab off the atrium. No, that doesn't exist.
No, not the atrium secret lab, as in just the secret lab.
Is there a door in the atrium that says secret lab above it or something? Or on the
You know you're not in the atrium, right?
well, bitrate isn't. I don't know if you all follow them into 6.9.
You're just in the reception.
Right.
So the building is square,
Mhm.
and the lift shaft is built into a central column that is much larger than the lift shaft.
Right. I thought we were in the atrium or adjacent to it. So I was
No.
confused. Well, I suppose we better go to the atrium then. Maybe take some tampons for the ride.
Ginger Monster got it. Okay. How do you wish to get to the atrium?
Can we walk?
No.
Yeah. So there's a shop, there's a fire escape, there's a reception area with a sign behind it, and there's a lift in this central column.
Can the lift take us to the atrium?
You call the lift to find out. When the lift gets to this floor, the door judders and then gets stuck.
Of course it does.
An out of service sign pops up.
On the stairs.
Yes, off the fire exit. They lead up.
Well, the lift must go up. It won't go down, so it must go up. Where on the map is the atrium?
So the map is basically by floor. It's just it's not so much a map of the building as in a schematic, but just a list of businesses on each floor.
Yeah, go and ask reception where the fucking atrium is.
Okay, you go up to reception. Welcome to the Twin Towers World Trade Center in Bologna, Regis. How can I help you?
Yes, we'd like to go. We'd like directions to the atrium, please.
That's accessible via the roof.
And what is the safest way of getting to the roof?
Usually by flying car. If you're too poor to own one, then you're probably not going to. Oh. Then you're probably not the right person to be going into the atrium.
I see.
Do any of the lifts go to the roof?
They go to floor 10, which is adjacent to the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the best way to get to the secret lab?
It's the only way to get to what secret lab? Sorry, we're not allowed to talk about that.
It's on the map.
It's on the fucking.
I don't see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
What
Good.
goes up must come down, I suppose.
God. Right. Oh, one other thing. Is there a shoe shop in the building?
Floor 6.
Thank fuck. These high heels are really beginning to pinch.
You do you, sir.
Sadly, very frequently.
You have 5 minutes to get some shoes, and I'm going to the roof.
Good.
Or
you'll
the
get-
adjacent to
Why don't we go to the roof and meet him up there?
Mm.
All right. So you start climbing stairs, yeah?
Yeah.
Going up through the floor. So you get to floor 6. It's the Amati shoes. Amati, yeah. And like the whole thing is themed around a very ancient race car. Some driver. Who cares? There's a shoe shop.
Find a pair of shoes in my size that are comfortable and affordable.
Okay, you find a pair of shoes in your size. They are comfortable.
Not
They're
affordable.
150 credits.
Yeah, that's just a little outside of my. I would have been able to afford them if it wasn't for that fucking fine.
Come on, Kyle. Surely we got to go. Come on.
You could as well reconnect with the nature and walk barefoot. Like one of those hippies.
Oh Christ! I'll buy them for you.
In the car.
Thank you. I'm going to keep the heels though.
How much money do you have, Phil? Because you got
I bought his heels.
2 of us in debt.
Okay, you go up to the cashier to pay for it, and at the cashier's desk is a lady. Is oh, fantastico! Would you like me to sign it? I am Giovanni Amati, the famous racing driver. My daddy owns this shop.
God,
No, thank you. It's not because I am not interested in having your autograph. It's just that these are very much workaday shoes for me. I would want your signature to be on a far grander pair of shoes. Just something that would really be worthy of your signature.
I'll sign the box then. And there we go.
Thank you.
That's an extra
Grazie.
100 credits for the
Fuck
signature.
that. I knew that was coming.
Now you're feeling it, Joshua. Now you're feeling it.
Yeah.
That feeling you're having, Giorgio, that was pretty much Phil throughout that entire
You mean my left arm trembling and
Yes.
fizzling? Okay.
Cross, that's
Yes,
fantastic.
that was Phil throughout the entirety of that last campaign.
Okay.
All right, you have your shoes.
Right,
Um,
I'm putting them on. At this point, I'm not going for clothes. I'm just going to be a person in flat shoes and a leopard print dress. Fuck it.
Okay, and your
Um,
face is still covered in smudged
And
lipstick.
my face is still covered in smudged lipstick, but quite frankly, it's probably been covered in worse frequently. I'm
Okay,
keeping the
Jason's
other
house.
shoes though.
Mate.
I'm I'm keeping the shoes though because if nothing else, if someone attacks me, they're getting a fucking 6-inch heel in the eye.
And with that,
Meow.
oh, excuse me. And with that, we'll take our mid-session break. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes ish.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you for
Okay.
watching. Those who are,
Okay.
and
See you
Ginger
in
Monster
5.
being one of them. And we'll see you soon.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah,
I just said that. I just said
I swear your T-shirt was white, Ronnie, but now it's blue.
What can I say? No, it's blue. It's very blue.
Okay.
I got this one as a Christmas present a few years ago from my friend Samantha. She had it custom made for me. It's meant to technically be me on that. Back when I actually had ginger hair.
Oh,
With the line below it is "Beware the smiling dungeon master."
mhm.
Yeah, I got this a few years ago. It's lovely.
Very good, very good.
I don't think Giorgio could make it back.
Oh,
I've had enough. I cannot take this anymore.
He's probably having a very, very long smoke.
mhm. Or getting a very large brandy.
Getting a very large brandy and
yeah,
having a
what's
very
he having a smoke of?
Well, yeah, that too.
having a large cigarette. So yeah, I'm all prepped and ready for Tabletop Scotland this weekend.
Ooh.
For my 2 games.
Did you say that's the last time
no,
they're going
this
to do
way.
it where they are? Are they going to move to Edinburgh next time?
They haven't. I mean, a lot of it depends on whether the Geo Centre is still open for next year. It's officially the official line in is it's going to close next March, unless it's going to they find some way of keeping it open.
Do you say it was a funding thing?
Yeah, I mean it's
That's a shame, isn't it?
It's definitely moving though.
well if
Because
the
he's
Geo
already, because Jason and I met the
Yeah.
organizer of Tabletop Scotland when we were at Expo, and he's already committing to stuff for the new venue because he has
Yeah.
It'll get more people in it.
Again, I mean, Edinburgh will be a nice hub in a lot of ways. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'll go wherever as long as it's within easy reach. And to be honest, Edinburgh is as easy to get to as Perth. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. As I say, I've got 2 games on, very different in tone. Because I'm doing a horror game on the Saturday afternoon, and I'm doing a James Bond spoof on the Sunday morning.
That's good.
Because
Yeah.
I just refuse. I refuse point blank to do anything even remotely close to serious as an RPG at 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
Absolutely.
I just
always like to finish conventions with a funny one as well.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I am not in the mood to be serious. I just want to do something light and silly, and tune is just perfect for it.
Okay. You climb to the top of the tower, to the 10th floor. Tower management. You get up there, and it's like a big droid facility.
No.
As you get to the top of the stairs, the stairs come out next to the lift, and the lift maintenance droids are trying to they're going forward and backwards into the lift maintenance. The lift maintenance droid, they're going forwards and backwards into the lift door because they're trying to get to the lift to service them, but they're on wheels, so they can't go down the stairs.
There's a serious design flaw there.
And the stair cleaners are on their way to the stairs at the moment. They're also on wheels, and the moment they get to the stairs, they topple over and start tumbling down. Soap goes everywhere.
Yeah.
I see the contract must be awarded to the lowest bidder.
Yeah, it says Fiat. Fiat branding everywhere. The rest of the floor, though, it's all droids for doing maintenance on different things, all sorts of obscure things like the card readers and chip readers, and there's a wall decor droid, and with paint buckets on it, all sorts of various different droids on this floor, and that's pretty much all that's in here. Just droids in bays. The bays are just marked on the floor with tape.
Any doors that say secret lab?
No.
Well, we need to get to the roof first.
Yeah.
So I suggest the three of you find a ladder. I could always jump up to the roof if needs be, as long as there's an opening.
The nearest thing to a ladder is a light maintenance droid that basically has a telescopic arm to reach the lights.
It must be a way. It must be a way to the roof.
I assume there are no other sort of elevators or stairs just going outside from here.
No. So once you got to this floor, so the whole floor is kind of open plan with just these taped off areas on the floor for each different type of droid. And then those areas are filled with the various different contraptions that run the building.
What kind of lights are you talking about when you say that they can go up to reach them and stuff?
So in the ceiling, you've got like diffuser panels above which appear to be halogen lights. And then you've got, between the lights, you've got those really cheap foam panels that are in every office ever. Even in the 26th century, we still have those bleeding foam ceiling panels.
What about air vents?
That's a good question. There's a window open. It's got a Fiat logo on it.
So I assume it's open because it doesn't really close.
No, it says Fiat air conditioning unit 9000.
So there's no way. There's no steps or ladder to the roof. There's no access to the roof even for maintenance.
There doesn't appear to be, no.
No wonder reception said the only way to get there was by flying car.
Is there on this Fiat air conditioning? Is there a windowsill or a ledge?
I don't know.
I'll give you one. Yeah, sure.
Because I mean, obviously they can faff around looking for a ladder, but it might make sense for me to jump up first, see if there's something I can use, like if there's a ladder up there or cleaning supplies, something like a rope.
Okay. Yeah, you clamber out onto the windowsill. It's a little bit of a jump up, though, to get to the roof.
I have plenty in jump.
Okay. Also, the top of the tower does have a bit of an overhang and matriculation. So if I tell you what I'll do. I'll show you the real thing, and it's basically modelled on this, but made of stainless steel for cheapness. Just give me a moment to share the right screen.
Yes.
So this is the actual tower.
Oh wow.
This is.
So
So you're coming out the window there. It's the
All
one
right.
you've got is a bit bigger than this,
Mhm.
but you'd be jumping from this window here up
Yeah.
to that crenellation.
Yeah. There is a bit of overhang there as well. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
But you can do. I think you've got side jump, haven't you?
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
I think you need.
We'll see you on the ground.
Ha ha
I
ha.
think you're going to need to put 4 points into that to make that, because that gives you 16 feet, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. I've got 5. Level
Okay.
5, so yeah, I can do that. So I believe it's intelligence plus endurance for this. Is that right?
Good grief.
Since I've never done
Right,
telepathy-based
it's-
stuff before.
I think it's intelligence plus the skill you have in that particular thing. I think.
Oh wait, yeah. Is it curse? Rangers special. It just says page 73. All telepathy powers use intelligence plus endurance.
Oh, okay. Then roll that.
Yeah, I think it's the levels of how much power it has and is it possible to do it, I think. Oh, okay, well I've definitely made that. Intelligence plus endurance. Yeah, made it by 6.
Okay. Yeah, you leap up onto the roof, and you hoist yourself up over the crenellations, and what you see is basically the floor plan area of the building is basically just a flat roof. There appears to be a water leak. And in the middle area, the bit that is the lift shaft, is basically just a hole through the center of the tower with one little chunk for the lift. And that goes all the way to the bottom. And as you look over and look down, a small mountain of vertigo, and you see that there's a plane being winched into the out underneath the tower, and is currently being hoisted up on a ramp in order to take off. And the plane looks like, I'll do this for everyone else because I know Jason knows what these things look like. If I can, I took a photo of one earlier. Oh, I can't get it. Oh, there we go. Bing, bing, bing. I'm going to hold this up to my camera because I haven't got it on the computer. But it looks like that. So it's like a single-seater flying car thing. Push a prop at the back.
Okay. I'm thinking of trying to obtain this winch to try and, well, I suppose, is it just going to sort of take off freely?
Yeah.
Or is it, yeah. Okay.
So it's being winched up in order to point vertical. And then the engines start. There's somebody in there, looks terrified. And the engines fire up and then jams it into full throttle. And it starts rising up out of the tower and then goes whoosh past you and then rejoins the highway, the aerial highway that goes between the two towers.
Okay. Is there like an opening where this plane came out of?
Yeah, it looks like underneath the tower, it looked like it was actually open in all 4 directions. Like you saw the plane coming in being pushed underneath. So it's really just this is kind of a rectangular hole to get into it.
The secret lab's on the other roof. Like
I'm relaying all this by speaker anyway, in terms of what I'm seeing.
The fucking what they said, the only way to access it was from the roof. Never said it was on the roof; it was from the roof.
Yes, I know.
Grr.
I did wonder if parachuting would be a solution. Not that I have a parachute.
What's the distance between the two towers?
Let me do the screen share again. There you go. They're very close. So don't forget. So basically, the fact that they're larger now, just kind of overlook that. Think of it as a TARDIS, as Ginger Monster kind of suggested. So you're on the bigger one.
Mhm.
The other one is much smaller.
Okay.
So, I mean, quite a way up, frankly.
Yeah. Indeed.
The problem is, I mean, parachutes is a nice idea, but I don't know if we've got the distance that wouldn't mean us breaking our legs when we landed.
Well, more importantly, we don't have any.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm confused what you're suggesting about the other tower they're running. All of this is on the big tower, the hole in the middle.
No, I just thought for a moment there that when they said that, your only way to access the secret lab was from the roof, I thought maybe that meant that the secret lab was on the other roof, and the only way to really get there is from our roof onto the other roof.
No,
The other roof. The other roof looks like the top of any ordinary tower. It's got aircon units. It's got an access door.
We've got to get to this shaft, haven't we?
Yeah.
We haven't got parachutes. Oh, crazy kiosk.
Oh God, no. No, the bastards will sell us. The bastards will sell us. If you buy two, you get two for free. But the cost of the two is like the cost of 8 anywhere else. And then probably going to have to pay extra. We're going to have to pay extra for the fucking things to work.
We need parachutes. Do you know a parachute shop?
Either that, or we have to hijack a flying car.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Should I go the boring route?
I was thinking of that too, but that's going to be difficult.
Is
it?
Well, we need to reach the opening first.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
yeah.
hijack it somewhere else and then fly into the hole. Get a car outside of the tower, starting the engines, and then entering as the right people to visit the atrium will do.
I just thought we could, as soon as we get to the top, we could parachute down the hole. There's no way we're getting out again, but
There is a crazy kiosk on floor 7.
Oh God, to help us.
Maybe the 6.9 will have ginormous sanitary towels.
Yes, let's keep thinking. Anything but crazy kiosk.
I want to go for a crazy kiosk jetpack.
Oh God.
We can get up to the roof, we can get down the hole, we can get back out again.
There's a pusher in the silo.
If there really are people doing things with our brains in this secret lab, there must be an easier way to get to it than this.
No one tells what that is, though.
I generally cannot think of one. Maybe the sewers.
Yeah, I think hijacking the plane is the best, as long as one of you can pilot the damn thing.
Yeah, no, not a chance.
Kinda.
Define kind.
Not the words you want to hear from your pilot.
Yeah,
I'm not a pilot.
Exactly, but you would be if you're sitting in the pilot seat.
that's the next sentence you don't want to hear from the pilot.
Yeah, I got 3 of piloting.
That's
I
three
don't
more.
know what goes with it, but I got
You-
10 in perception and 9 in agility and 8 in reflexes. Not
You
too
have
bad.
how many points in piloting?
3.
That's 3 more than me.
You've got the basics covered. You've done it before. Stunts are an issue.
Also getting down there in all in one piece, I guess.
Mhm.
It's optional.
You'll definitely get them to the bottom.
So,
Yeah, yeah,
so you
yeah.
want to,
That's.
Even a
So what's-
small portion of it.
so you want us to either hijack or steal an aircraft rather than actually purchase something that can get
How
the job.
big are these cars?
I mean, they're
How-
not small.
How many could they take reasonably?
Oh,
You mean people?
Yes.
They're single seaters.
Shit.
That doesn't mean you can't put more people in. You know, the pilot could sit on someone's lap. You could have a few people holding onto the outside.
Oh my god!
oh my god!
You know, strap on, magnets.
I thought I purchased something useful that could work. I have a fucking drop suit.
Ooh.
I'm sorted.
Send bit right in.
Right, you're on your you go in yourself and see if there's a hatch or something that lets us in easier.
We see you in the bar later.
First round's on him because I've still got no
Well-
fucking money.
We'll get you a beer.
Good.
Or beer flavored ice cream.
You know, imported, not
Either.
domestic.
Either's good. And I start zipping up.
You're going down there by yourself.
Yeah, because they have no way of getting up here and no way of getting down there. Whereas
I'm
I
going
do.
down to level 6. I'm going to Crazy Chaos. I'm getting a damn jetpack.
I'm going to go along with him simply because I don't want to be staying up in this room, staying up here on my own.
Yeah, I'm coming with. Please wait for us, bitrate.
Okay.
Okay, you head to floor 7 to the Crazy Kiosk. There are no customers here, so you go straight into the checkout guy. Hello, welcome to Crazy Kiosk. What can I do for you today?
Oh God, how
Not
I've
everyone
missed
in
this.
Italy is Italian.
3 jetpacks, please.
Free jetpack. That is special offer today. We do you 6 jetpack for the price of 3 if you pay for the premium package.
Oh, we only want 3.
Okay. I do you 2 jetpack for the price of 1 if you pay double for the first jetpack. But the second one's free.
We still need an extra one.
Why?
You can do it twice.
Why don't we just buy 4?
So we end up
Get
with
the
4.
same offer twice. How
Um,
amazing is that?
How
Right.
much for 4?
Listen, kiosk guy. See these jetpacks? Are they strong enough that if one person was wearing one and using it, that they could carry another person?
Guarantee 1 person, absolute safety.
That's not filling me with confidence, right? Shit.
I think I
That
want 2
answered
now.
your question, though.
I think I want one on my back and one on my front now, just to make sure.
Sorry, Georgia, I missed that.
No, I mean that really actually answers these questions. 1 person guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah. Means we all need at least one.
Yeah, you've never been a crazy kiosk before, have you?
Yeah, this the yes, Giorgio needed the entire baptism, including
Awesome.
Crazy Kiosk.
You
Good
buy
point.
2 with special offer. I also throw in baby jetpack free of charge. So toddler can also fly.
We have no toddlers.
Interesting offer, but how much are the jetpacks compared to a drop shoot?
A dropship.
Drop shoot.
Special
Drop
offer
shoot.
today on dropship.
Drop shoot.
Drop shoots.
Drop shit.
It did sound like you said drop ship as well.
What could she bring back?
Drop suits
okay.
are 700 credits.
She's got the catalogue out.
Yeah.
Special offer today. Drop suits. All size 7. So 700 credit
700 credits for a drop
for
suit.
size 7 drop suit. One size fit all.
Is that age 7 by any chance?
I don't know what to make of that accent, to be honest.
Oh, trust me, we're just skimming the froth of the beer of accents in these games.
My problem with the drop suit is it doesn't get us onto the roof. The jetpack would get us onto the roof and then down and then back again. Drop suit only gets us down once we're up.
You want to
And
go
then
up?
goes-
You want to go up? Foot springs.
We want to go
Ultra
up and
reliable.
down, up and down, but way up and way down.
No,
Foot
no
spring
strings,
from Ford
no.
Escort. Very reliable. Jump from high enough, you spring very high.
Somehow this is not helping my suspension of disbelief.
Well, I can afford 2 drop suits, but how much are the jetpacks?
I think there'll be more than 700.
Also, I'm broke as shit.
Yeah.
I'm minus 200.
I'm at about 50 credits.
Because I got a fine and then I got another fine. On
Which
top
is
of the
all
fine.
fine.
Which is all fine. Except it's not really fine.
It's not fine at all. But as fines go, it's fine.
2 options for jetpack. We have Aussie System, very posh brand, very good. Also features diamond inlay on the inside of the pipes. Very fancy. 20,000 credit. Or we have Cap Shim, best Chinese model ever. All the features of top-end jetpack, but none of the pricing or safety materials.
Right?
How much?
Do you have
It's not telling.
If 500 credit a piece. Also, by today, I'll give you gaffer tape so you can fix it.
I can afford 3 of them.
Would you take in a small trade-in by way of reducing the price down a little?
What you have?
These stylish pumps.
Are you
showing the
holding up
hit.
the heels?
Yeah.
These are Amati, but not signed.
Show them
No
box.
value.
I've got a signed Amati box.
No value. No sign, no value.
I'll take them. I will take them back. I'll put them in the box. Now they're signed.
You use,
No.
use the gaffer tape to stick them to the
Yeah.
box.
Wait, you're going to buy gaffer tape and stick
right.
the box, the signature on the box, to the shoes?
No.
Can you go back and get them signed?
Double.
I can't fucking afford the fucking price of getting them fucking signed.
You didn't afford it the first time. I bought them for you.
I don't think you can afford to get them signed next time.
Not on my jetpacks, no.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting on the roof, twiddling my thumbs, maybe having a smoke.
I can buy 3 cheap end jetpacks.
But they don't have them.
Oh, how very Victorian.
I don't think I've got the legs for them.
You buy ship jetpack today, 500 credit. I throw in not just any gaffer tape, text tape, top of the line text tape. Repair anything for ages. Also, I give you 1 liter fuel for free.
I was going to say, does the 500 credits include fuel?
Hey.
I would never include
1
fuel.
liter
It's
fuel
crazy
for
if you ask.
free.
How far does a liter go?
Up or down?
Have you got a rope?
Let's just sum up. Let's just sum up everything here. If we get the jetpacks,
Were you taking notes, mate? Because I'm lost.
Look, it's very simple. If we take the jetpacks, we are going to fall out the sky very quickly. If we take the jumpsuits, we're going to fall out the sky very quickly, but we won't have spent as much. We're going to die a little. Phil's going to die a little richer than if he takes the jetpacks.
The trouble is with the jumpsuit is no, actually the jetpacks, the cheap ones are cheaper, but you can't get up to come down.
Or we can buy the suits and hopefully find flying cars down there to get us out.
I can't afford 3 suits. I can afford 3 cheap jetpacks, but not 3 suits.
We're going to regret not taking a damn Uber. Although if they're anything like the Ubers where I am, they won't be able to find the fucking place because they'll go to the wrong address.
Climbing gloves. I hear someone say over the intercom.
Yeah, I think they're in one of the expansion dupes. Can't remember how much I paid for them. But yeah, Jojo kind of has a point. You could just, dropping the drop suits out of the window. You don't have to go to the roof.
Yeah.
Or we could
We'll meet you down there.
Can we just break through into the shaft lower down?
Yeah. Okay. So I think you have to equip.
I mean, Becky is nodding, and I had thought of that too, if I'm honest, but also because I'm not thinking incorporation so much yet. I thought, no, we can't do that. That's way too much damage.
Yeah, but the building's made by Fiat.
There is literally no version of this scenario where we all land safely.
How old is the building?
Well, it got demolished and rebuilt. Like the historic one from the 1100s got demolished and was rebuilt in stainless steel, apparently, at least on the outside.
But the new building, how old is it?
I don't know, 20 years.
Oh, it's rusty then.
Yeah. But they paint over it, it's fine.
But it's soft. Punch through into the central core.
Well, the interior walls, you haven't really checked what they're made of. But, you can check now, and it feels like there's possibly a brick there behind it. Maybe some plasterboard and maybe brick behind, possibly. You're not sure. I mean, if you make a hole, you'll find out.
I've got nothing to make a hole with, unless we buy some explosives from Crazy Guilt.
Explosive? I do you a special offer. 2 for the price of 1. That is double the size.
Double the size and treble the cost.
No. I give you, for every kilo of explosives you buy, I throw in extra kilo of explosives if you pay for 2 kilo of explosives.
That's an incredible offer.
Every second kilo is free.
I hate to be the voice of reason because, quite frankly, it doesn't suit me. I hate to be the voice of reason, but there is no way that the combination of soft, tall building and explosive ends well, ever.
You see, the person behind you in the queue gets it. You get 4 kilos for the price of 2. If the 2 that you buy are priced at 2 kilos per one.
Well, I need to stop off at the bookshop and actually order the next George R. R. Martin books. Apparently, the penultimate books will be finished soon, so I'll pre-order it.
I do you
I know
special
it is
offer. Penultimate and ultimate book together. Buy now, get later.
That fat fuck.
Oh, God. I have to say, I used to do the same when I worked at the bingo. People would come in, and in the afternoon, I would say, right, special offer. It's for admittance. It's 65p for 1, or special offer this year, this day only, 2 for £1.30. And the number of people who would go, "Oh, that's quite good, that."
So how are we getting into this place then, guys? Bit rate's going to get antsy in a minute.
Well, no, because I'm calm and collected. You're the ones faffing around.
We're not faffing around. We're simply being inundated with new and interesting ways to commit suicide at high speed.
We're evaluating our options.
Yes, we're trying to find the least worst one.
I mean, I was already thrown out of a plane, and nothing really happened.
I would just like to say
I mean,
that ticker
I'm
tape-
dead, but I'm not dead.
I'd just like to say that ticker tape, the first story there, is absolutely true. Absolutely true, without a doubt. As a forever GM, I can attest to it.
Australian.
Oh God, with brush attachment.
That's a throwback. If Ginger
Oh,
Munch is still there, you need to watch the previous season to get that joke.
Phil is dying.
Right, we need to make a decision here, or the ticker tape.
There's- I was going to say there's a fantastic suggestion in the chat actually.
Fashion a rope out of tampon strings.
Small explosive charge, 300 credit.
That is so
Come on,
Special
doable.
offer.
let's-
Special offer. I charge you exactly normal retail price. First time crazy kiosk history.
Wow, that is a special offer.
There's a
I've never had
special-
that before.
let's just blow something up. It's all going to fall apart, but let's blow something up. Fuck
Let
us
Carlo
one-
go
give us-
boom.
It's one
Carlo
charge.
go boom.
Okay, I give you explosive charge. Would you like American made or Chinese?
Oh, please, America.
American?
Okay, for American, it looks very small, but just as powerful. Here we go. Over-engineered rubbish, of course, it will break, but your choice.
Size matters.
How big is the charge? I mean,
Size of a matchbox.
yeah, but I mean, is it going to bring the building down or?
You want to blow a building? I work here. It's my shop. I charge you for
no,
all
no,
stuff.
I don't want to bring the building down. Totally not.
Good.
Oh.
Can you at least let me know when you're about to press the button
We
so I can jump off in time?
You'll know instinctively. It'll be when you hear all of us go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Just before.
knowing Crazy Kiosk, how do we set this up? Is there a control or is someone going to push the button on the thing?
Oh, you want detonator? Okay, for American explosive, very expensive. 200 credit.
Motherfucker.
800 channels of explosive, not like Chinese one, only one channel.
I bloody knew
Go
it.
off when next person in next city press button. No, American, very fancy. 800 channel.
Yeah, oh boy, that one.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
because I got raffles.
I can't remember price I said, but there you go.
You did.
Take a
I
look.
think it was it 600 total?
No,
I'll do.
I believe she said the detonator was free.
No,
She
Absolutely.
doesn't recall.
It was.
600. You have deal. That's NATO plus
Nothing.
explosive.
Nothing's free at the kiosk.
Unless
Would you
it's
like
unless,
receiving unit?
you. I told you this would happen. I told you this would happen.
Receiving unit, 200 credit. Listens on all 800 channel, or Chinese one listens on one, but just as well.
Well, just know, Ronnie, that it was Phil who insisted you go to Crazy Kiosk.
Oh, yeah, but how do we get down the shaft? How do we get up to the roof and down the shaft? Otherwise, we need something.
Go to another shop.
Or
We have a severe lack of funds, though.
I think
I'm
Yeah, I wonder why. Because you go to Crazy Kiosk all the time.
I do
I'm
your
wrapping
British
my-
made transmitter receiver. British made, 50 credits each, very cheap. Available in packs of 10.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Just
that
get the
sounds
British
simple.
ones. Best of
Okay.
British, worst of British, cheap
It's not going
British.
to work, is it?
I know it's
No.
probably fucking detonators from Poundland, but you know,
I was going to say they manufactured, somewhere completely
There's-
different.
Ginger, there is no power on this earth. I don't even like seeing my legs. I sure as hell ain't going to show them to somebody else.
Okay, you're geared up then with a transmitter, 10 receivers, and a unit of small explosives. Where would you wish to place these explosives?
You're muted, Phil.
No, I was just complaining about the amount my money's gone down over this one session.
What
It's
money?
your bloody fault. Oh yeah, let's go to Crazy Kiosk. Oh, come on, let's go to Crazy Kiosk.
Next
I'm
time
gonna-
we'll be going to the very serious kiosk.
I'm going to get a Crazy Kiosk card.
What a loyalty
Um,
card. or something.
Given that we still don't have any way of move that with that much agility, I say it is better if we blow up the wall on the ground floor so we can jump down and not break our legs.
I agree.
Tutto bene, Mocha?
We can move to the centre of the building, find a wall that
Probably
we
like
can't
an
get
old
past.
Right at the bottom of the stairwell because no one's using it.
Yeah.
That would work,
Oh,
yeah.
And it'd be police droid free as well, because they can't get them down the stairs.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, you set up the explosives. Where do you wish to be when you press the trigger?
Somewhere
Very
else.
far.
Did you just slap
Not
me
that
while he
very
was-
far. In reception range.
Sure, but are you going to be above it on the steps or below? You can be outside the building.
We'll be. I don't know, is there a coffee bar in the reception? We'll get coffee and we'll relax and be all nonchalant.
Just knocked me over.
Not definitely not me pressing buttons and stuff going off at the same time.
What gives us an alibi? That's what I was thinking. Like,
No, we are not going taking coffee because the fucking police droid will be there. Let's stay in close distance of the explosive charge. Sorry. Let's call the motherfucker. When it is right in front of the charge, we blow everything up. That fucker with it.
We found something that looks like explosive charge. Come please go and investigate.
And then we blow him up. Yes. Yes. So happy.
So let me get this straight. Where are you placing the explosives? On the ground floor now, right? And then, and you're going to be
On the same floor in watching distance
okay.
so that we can see the police droid walking.
And you're going to
In
point
front of
out
it.
the explosives to the police droid so it goes up to it when you press the button.
yes, and remember, it will not be going up to it slowly. It will be going up to it in a nice, fast fashion
Okay.
because I made sure it could.
I think what I might do, presumably if they've told me this, I want to change plan. I want to just glide down to the bottom now, like the entranceway, for two reasons. One, because I don't want to be on a potentially collapsing top of the building sort of thing, and
You'd
also
rather be underneath the rubble.
well, no, but but also I can't resist seeing the bot getting blown to smithereens.
Oh, so you're going to actually, because you've got the drop suit, so you're going to drop down outside.
Yeah, just outside.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
well-
then come in. Okay.
We'll let Bit,
yeah.
we'll let Bit right know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I do need to apparently roll though to make sure I don't take falling damage,
Okay.
but that's fine. Agility plus athletics, which is quite a lot. Made it by 3.
Okay. You land outside. You all head on inside. You place your small explosives, put one of your receivers on, and you go up to the police spot. Hello, valued consumers.
You weren't saying that 5 minutes ago.
How may I assist you?
Right, Dirk, this is your cellar.
I am
It looks like there was an explosive charge just over on that wall, just around the corner over there. I think someone needs to investigate.
Little blue lights start flashing on top, and then it zooms across the floor, shouting, "Evacuate!" And it goes way too fast, crashes into 6.9. Why let a period ruin a good time? Crashes through the tampon aisles. Evacuate! Evacuate! And then gets stuck on some sanitary towels. Boxes, and now its wheels are spinning in the air, and it's going, "Evacuate! Evacuate! Evacuate! Evacuate!"
I think we should get to a good place, and then we should detonate the devices and blow the fuck out of this droid so he can at least die with a smile on its face.
Yeah. So we'll wait till nothing happens, so the droids go and evacuate. Nothing happens, and we'll push the button.
Okay, and we'll resume this. Is it September the 11th? The next session?
Should be the 4th.
The 4th. Oh god, I'd have to
I
drag it
believe the
out for a
4th.
session before we blow the towers up. Then, right?
Yeah.
So we am playing next week.
Yeah,
so
I'm
one is
at Tabletop Scotland. I've got Saffron down for the weekend, so
Okay.
it does go away
So
till Tuesday.
So the 4th
Yeah.
it is. All right.
28th next week. Yeah.
On the 4th. Okay. So it's not exterminate anymore, it's evacuate. Daleks have changed, man.
No, now they're all about security.
Evacuate. Exit the bowels of the building. Evacuate.
And I will say, the Daleks have been able to fly since first and recorded. So
I still think the best thing that ever happened to Daleks. I can't remember the name of the product, but there was an advert that had things like Lemmy from Motorhead playing a violin to a sort of slow concerto, and it had Daleks going around the shopping mall going, "Give us a cuddle," which was just.
And with that, we'll see you on September the 4th. Until then, take care. Good night. Bye-bye.
See ya.
night, night. Bye bye.
Boy,
Oh,
she pressed the wrong button.
I guess she did.
well, we'll keep you amused for a little while.
I thought it was going to be Lavender again, but